I woke up at a fishing camp on a small island near the lake in Falkreath Hold. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It was Angie.
Angie? I've never heard you speak of her.
Sadly, I haven't. It brings out more pain than I was willing to deal with.
I'm sorry, Gellis.
It's okay. It's time to face it. She had come to Skyrim looking for me. And as she said, showed up just in time to save my ass again. Angie informed me that Ulfric had been captured and they were bringing him to Helgen. She knew I wanted to witness that fucker die. It wasn't long after we left the fishing camp that we heard screaming and begging up ahead. Angie ran ahead of me to see what was going on. I pulled out my axe and started running after her, running up the hill. I watched as an ice spike pierced her chest. Her body flew backwards into a tree as she slumped over, lifeless. I ran to her and knelt down. Thank the gods she was still alive, but badly injured. She told me she was fine. Go help the others, she sputtered as blood trickled from her mouth. With a fire burning inside me, I crested the hill to see a Thalmor agent standing over many dead bodies. He commanded that I walk away, but all I could see was the glowing blue in his hands from using ice magic. He was the one that just put an ice spike through Angie's chest. Up till that moment in my life, the only person who ever stood beside me and showed compassion was dying. Because of this Thalmor motherfucker. For what? Because others were worshipping a fucking god that the Thalmor didn't approve of?
Gellis,
Shh. I put my axe away and approached him, kicking him in his knee and breaking it as he knelt before me whimpering. I grabbed his head with both hands and broke his fucking neck. Then I just stood there, watching his body, twitching as he died.
This is how Ondalimar knew you?
Yes. Suddenly, someone had grabbed me from behind. It was Ondalimar. He had just left Helgen with Elenwen. Elenwen was nervous. Something about my eyes brought fear into hers, and her lackeys could see it. I just stood there glaring at her, waiting for someone to make a fucking move. Ondalimar started giving me some speech about Talos, but I quickly put my axe to his throat. And I told him, and Elenwen, that I did not fear them. That I would snatch the fucking life out of both of them. Right here, right now. If you want to live, walk away now!
So this is why the guard was killed?
I figured it out when we talked to Belethor. They were trying to frame me so I would get locked away in a dungeon, or executed. But some of the guards had to be paid off for this to happen. There is more going on here than just a guard being murdered. And that is what we're gonna find out.
Gellis, you didn't tell me what happened to your friend.
We'll get into more of that later. Right now, it's time to end this bullshit.